What's up, Sagittarius? All right, so look, we're gonna be jumping into you guys reading. Now, as I was giving to you guys energy space, interestingly enough, there was a pair of eyeballs, okay, 2 eyes, and the eyes were closed, but then it was like, boop, and the eyes popped open. So someone was blind, but now they see. I guess it's interesting too, because it's around Easter time, like He is risen, all that kind of stuff. Someone was blind, now they see, all that kind of stuff. So maybe it's the quarantine, maybe it's just a time of spiritual awakening for a lot of people, but someone was blind to you, or blind about you, couldn't like see you for who you are, but now they see. Maybe it was this time, my little chickie, he has to sit there. Maybe it's this time, you know, where people are reevaluating people's importance in their life. They're reevaluating what is important. And now someone may see you in a different light, or see you as more valuable than before, okay? Maybe someone was blind to, let's say you started cooking now, or you really stepped up to the plate, you know, fella, female, whoever, and you shifted with the shift that's happening right now. And because of that, someone sees you. It's like I see you, Sag. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like maybe that's with like rapping or social media presence as well. Like nobody was paying attention. Like nobody's paying attention. But then this quarantine is forcing everybody to pay attention. So now it's like, oh, they see you now. Like they were blind to you. Nobody saw you, nobody cared. But now it's like, oh, eyes are opened, okay? So as I was telling every other sign, everybody's on their own individual journey still as we are moving through these times into the unknown, you know? So, and you get the demonstration as well. Only 3 signs got that. If the chick falls, you see how it's shining now? This represents that when you fall, it is your falls and your failures that have come at this time to make you shine. Okay, so if you failed before trying to be a rapper, you failed before trying to be an actress and all that, it's like now it's your time to shine because they're paying attention. Okay, you tried to do it before, nobody came to the show. Well, they're gonna be on your live now. You know, all the things that you feel like you failed or you failed at, now it's time to be risen or pick back up, and it's your time to shine. Your shining is in your failure. Because the first time I saw you, you were dull. But it wasn't until you failed or things failed that I got to see you shine, okay? Their eyes were blind, and now they can see. You was dull, and now you shining, okay? So we're going to the enchanted map to look to see where you are on your journey. Then we're going to get to our spread to see why someone sees you now, okay? So for this, you get listening. Ooh. Again. Now, this is for you listening, but it's doubling as what we were talking about. They're all ears. They didn't see you before. They see you now. They wouldn't listen to your music before. They're going to listen now. They didn't know or understand that you was a good person or a good woman or a good man. Oh, they hear it now. Wow. Listening. Okay, so let's go to that in the book. An open heart will hear the message. Wow. For a lot of you guys, you're really going to put yourself out there because now you know they're listening. Regardless of if whatever happened in the past, whatever things you fell from in the past, they're listening now. Okay? It says, when this card appears, you're being reminded there's a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also what is not being said in the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. That's what a lot of people are doing now. People are now listening with their heart. The world is not a distraction. All of the things, the going and coming and the hustle and the bustle, all of that has been slowed down. And now a lot of people are coming to realizations, taking second looks, and not listening with their mind, but they're listening with their heart. Okay, receiving a listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures great understanding of your circumstances. Also for me, like that's doubling as someone feeling you or understanding you. Again, going back to understanding your value. They were blind, but now they see. They couldn't hear it. There was too much noise, too much distraction. But now they focused their gaze upon you. You were saying before something about a relationship, something about commitment. You were saying. Oh, but you wouldn't listen. Because remember before, you were saying, I'm listening now, you know. Let's see what else. That's a past energy. Okay, I gotta say it because it came up. A past energy as well too. You was trying to get someone to listen and they wasn't listening. They listening now. All right, vintage wisdom, healing. So a time for healing, a time for listening. Someone else is going through healing. A lot of people are going through healing or hoping for healing. Maybe this taking a second look at you or being blind, but now looking at you, it's like you are the cause of their healing. Maybe you hold some kind of healing power. Maybe someone feels like they can be healed through you or through your words. That's why they want to listen. Your words provide healing. Your songs provide healing. Your cooking provides healing. Whatever it was that they were blind to, maybe the reason why what they can see now is the healing it provides. All right, let's go to the center of the reading to see what we get. The Ace of Cups. Someone is ready. They ready. He ready. She ready. They ready. It's so sweet. Yeah, they ready. And I don't know why I'm begging. It's just like, if I could just have you. I was blind, like my eyes were closed. Like, are you mad? I couldn't see. I was Ray Charles. I was Stevie Wonder. What you want me to do? But my eyes have been healed. My ears have been healed. And I see you now. And I'm ready to offer this cup of love, this emotional fulfillment, this romance. I'm ready. So whatever has been exposed in you, they're ready. It makes them ready. Like, hope, that's it right there. That's the Sag I need right there. Let's see. Oof. The devil. See, why you always, just when you least expect. So this is why it's that past energy. Remember I was talking about, yeah, remember that commitment. Remember when I wasn't an option and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely coming from the past energy. This is why it's like they were blind. Well, imagine what the devil will do to you. The devil will fluff your ego up so big. Of course you can't see nobody. The devil will give you the sunglasses. You know? And this is what this person had. The sunglasses that made them blind to you. This person can't see your heart. This person is full of ego, full of pride, full of manipulation, full of just worried about themselves and what they can get out the deal. All that kind of stuff, right? Obsessive, abusive. They were blind when they were in this state of being. They were blind. But now they see. But it doesn't mean they changed. They can still see you for who you are, but it doesn't mean that they changed. It just means they had a moment to sit down because of the quarantine, forced them to, and now they had to really hear and see and take a second look at you. But just because they took a second look at you doesn't mean they did the work to fix themselves. Because again, I feel like someone feels like their healing is in you. And if I could just get back to you, that's probably why I was doing like this earlier. If I could just have you, if I could just get back to you, you can fix me. You can fix this. You did it for yourself. Do it for me. I didn't see it before. I see it now. Come on back to the chain. This devil, I think this devil showed up on almost every reading that I did today. Because again, we're in a quarantine. A lot of people have to sit down and be quiet. You can't run away from your feelings and emotions and problems. Some people actually have to sit there and face it. And you know, the tricky thing about the devil is the devil will have your ego inflated so big that you don't even see Sagittarius. But then, like the devil will say, oh, Sagittarius ain't nothing. Sagittarius, you can do better than Sagittarius. Quarantine. Oh, now you got to sit down? Okay, well, you know you can't make it without Sagittarius. You know Sagittarius was the best thing that ever happened to you. You know that you lost out on a really good deal. You see how the devil will flip it? And that's what the devil is doing. I tricked you. I tricked you. So the devil had them fooled, or this narcissistic, ego-based energy had them fooled. Let's see what's in the deep root of it. Four of Pentacles. So this is either you pulling back or this is what they were doing, okay? Regardless of if it was them or if it was you, there is that pullback phase. There's that quarantine, shut it down. You go to your corner, you go to your corner, and I want everybody to sit down and listen. And when the song was done, somebody was healed and somebody was in a shock state of realization. I'm saying like this, like for example, and this is just an example, don't have to be a direct situation. A song playing on the radio, and that song is so good, the person just dancing to it, then the DJ says, yeah, that was Sagittarius' new song. It's like, Sagittarius? Sagittarius? That was you? Oh my God. They just bopping away at the song because it sounds really good, not knowing that it was you the whole time. So in the relationship or in the course of y'all dealing with each other, you was the truth the whole time. They just didn't know that it was you on the radio. But when you stop playing that song, what is the song? You stop giving in to this devilistic energy. You stop inflating their ego. You stop pumping them up. You stop being abused. You stop listening to their crap. You stop taking their mess. You held back on all of that, and now it's like the record scratch or the DJ. They get to sit back and listen to what the DJ said. They can't just bob to the song because the song came to an end. So record scratch. Now let's listen to the DJ explain who was behind that song the whole time. I hope this is making sense. Metaphorically speaking, okay, take it how it applies to your situation. Let us see what's going on in the recent past or what happened. The world, you ended it. It was done. It was a cycle. Or like I said, the record scratched. The song came to a screeching halt. Now we have to hear who wrote this song. Where did that song come from? And I'm hearing something about access. Like they don't have access to the song. So that completes the cycle. So recently you got rid of this person. They were in their state of blindness. Y'all may have had some people who felt like, hey, I can do better without you. Hey, you'll come running back. All this kind of stuff. Little do they know. And I think I said it in a few videos back. It was over. But I think this time, this quarantine is really, really solidifying the over. Because as I was telling a different sign. Well, if Sagittarius ain't called me by then they don't care about, they don't love me no more. And that's what we getting to, the point where somebody is just really saying, I guess Sagittarius just don't love me no more because we went through this whole quarantine, the whole world falling apart. You mean to tell me you ain't going to even call me and see if I'm okay? Again, ego, narcissistic. And maybe that's what their eyes are open to, the fact that you ain't coming back. Maybe they was blind thinking, you know, the devil's still ministering to them. Yeah, they be back. And I'm like, no. Now you see. Let's see what's in the headspace. Who was that? Was that Libra? Libra got people carrying wands too. It's so funny. It's that transfer of emotion. It's the transfer of energy. It's like, first I'm going to let, you know, Sagittarius hold the burdens. I'm going to let you hold the weight. Right? This is when you're dealing with this person. This is when they're in their ego-based energy. This is when they're not appreciating you. This is when they're giving you that undervalued energy. And then what happens? First what happens? The devil is telling them, let Sagittarius carry the weight. Oh, you got options, blah, blah, blah. Then it switches. Now this person is carrying the burdens. This person has to go back and hear the devil talk about, oh, that's the best thing you ever had. Oh, you really messed up now. Da, da, da. It's like a switcheroo. And the burdens being shifted. I feel like during this quarantine, during this time, the burdens are being shifted. Whatever it was you were feeling, it's like you get a cup of refreshment. And now the devil, since he can't mess with you anymore, since he can't minister to your mind anymore because your faith is up here and he can't even get that high of a vibration to mess with you in your mind. So he got no choice but to go pick on the same people that he was recruiting for his team. Oh, that sucks. But I thought you was my friend, devil. Nah, I was just using you. How does it feel? Ain't that what you was doing in Sagittarius? Oh, yeah. Reaping what you sow, huh? I bet you see it now. Wow. Let's go to the near future. 6 of Cups. Well, hey, past in the future. The past has come back to the future. Back to the future. Again, that holding this I'm getting. If I could just have you, or if I could just have back what we had, or if you could just come back and get on that chain, and let me just, you know, keep you in hell with me. Let's go back. Come on. I feel like that's what's happening here. Someone, again, with that begging. But I bring you flowers. Like, they coming back with flowers. I mean, they'll probably have a Rolls Royce out there waiting for you. You know, if they can afford it. Because I feel like, would zap up all of their funds or their ends like that. Or, never mind. I'm not going to even say what I just saw. But the past is coming to the future. It's the same person now. Be warned. You're going through your healing process. You're getting yourself where you need to be. And the reason this person is coming back is because now they see. Their eyes are open. Let's keep going. Let's keep talking about it. Oh, that's what I'm getting to. The memories. And if somebody wrote you a song specifically. So they may be reminiscing, singing a sad song, or somebody wrote you a song. Or maybe y'all got a song together. Y'all got a special song. All right, let's see what the fear is. The Fool card. Taking that leap of faith, taking that chance. Okay, that ego-based energy is coming back. If I go and I say something to you, if I take the leap of faith, is the devil tricking me again? Because, you know, the devil works again. He's tricky. The devil is tricky. So this person is like, I don't know. Should I go back? Should I reminisce about the past with this person? Should I offer this person my full cup of love because I'm healing now? I get it. I was blind, but now I see. Is the devil hyping me up to make me feel like, you know, this is the best thing you ever had, just so I can take the leap of faith of reaching out? Just so that person can reject me? Just so my pride and ego can be crushed even more? Just so the devil can laugh at me again? It's kind of like, it's like layer upon layer upon layer of like negative thinking. Like this person is going straight down a rabbit's hole and getting sucked in like a vacuum. Like they can't even come up out of that mindset because look who's controlling it. Everything is a fear. Everything is a but what if, but what if, but what if. Especially the rejection part. Why? Again, because of the ego. Whoever this is, boy, devil got them gripped by the ego. That is like for this person. I don't know about nobody else in the world right now. We don't talk about this person. And now my ear is ringing on this side. But this person specifically, the devil's biggest weapon with this person is their ego. This person don't like to look dumb, feel stupid. They can be the dumbest person on the earth. They don't like to feel it, know it, and even if they do something stupid, they don't want nobody to recognize. You know what I mean? They're embarrassed of being embarrassed. Like that's their worst fear. Being put on the spot, being embarrassed, made a fool of, being rejected. All of that kind of stuff is this person's worst fear. All of which you about to do. Let's see what you look like at this time. The Hanged Man. It was only one sign that I got this card for, and it was not good. In this case, in your case, and every other case besides that one reading, this is fantastic. Put your feet up, sit down for a minute. This is going with this listening card. Take a small pause for the cause. Get your enlightenment, get your refreshment in your who was that? What was it? The subconscious space. Somebody got that earlier. It's been a refreshment in their subconscious space. The whole subconscious is being upgraded and rewired and reprogrammed and stuff. And you guys are no different. There's an upgrade. You're a part of the upgrade. So that's going to take a moment for you to rest. That's going to take a moment for you to maybe read, study, listen, meditate, become enlightened on something new. Also with this person, this is you with your legs up. Like I'm reclined, bruh. Sus, I'm falling back. I'm voluntarily removing myself from you and your energy. This person feels like they can't get to you. They feel like they can't get to you, and they feel like if they do reach out to you, that fear of rejection. Also, I just heard smarter than the average bear. I don't know who that is. There's that Yogi Bear, smarter than the average bear. They know you're enlightened. So whatever, you know, little forms of manipulation, whatever little abusive, narcissistic things that they do, you own to their game. And they know this, which what makes it 10 times harder to come towards you, because the same little stupid lies and deceptive things that they could tell to everybody else and get away with it, they can't come to you with that. You too smart. You too enlightened. Your spirit knows best. Your spirit knows more. Okay. Let us see what we have in the hopes. Oh, wow. 2 cards want to come out. So in the hopes, we have the Lovers, and then we have the 5 of Wands. Immediately, I'm seeing this as someone wants to either disrupt or sabotage a new love situation that you're about to come into, or someone wants to fight for your love and for your affection. But again, to me, this 5 of Wands feels like disruption. It feels like jealousy. So if someone has saw you with someone else, or even thinks that you're with someone else, that same egotistical, obsessive, abusive, narcissistic energy is coming through with like this sabotage, this jealousy, this I don't want to see you with someone different. I don't want to see you with someone better than me, you know, or more successful than me, all that kind of stuff. But then this is also the same time, if I really had a second chance, again, my eyes were closed, but now I see, like, I want to fight for our love. I want to fight for what we had in the past. I want to fight for this relationship. See, this reading is going to be all about your intuitive vibe. Yeah, no kings. No king showed up. Only devilistic energy here. Burden, stress. Hangman, 5 of Wands, Fool card, which means I don't know. I'm just taking my chances. Yeah, directionless. Someone is very directionless. Living in the past. Still carrying burdens of the past. Transference of energy. However you felt before, this person feels now. Do you want that back after your healing? Let's see what we got as the outcome of all of this. The 3 of Pentacles. You know, interesting. That's very interesting. That took a turn. This to me is representing friendship, and it's also representing like working together. Maybe you guys had a project or something that you was working on in the past, or maybe it was something that y'all really wanted to do together in the past. And it seems as though y'all might be able to do that. And I just heard link up. You might also link up with someone from your past who was a friend. This can also be like a childhood sweetheart, high school sweetheart, college sweetheart, somebody like that who is from the past that maybe y'all didn't have this romantic thing with, but maybe it's something that y'all can work together and have in the future. The devilistic energy, though, as it pertains to this 3 of Pentacles, this is what you have to ask yourself. Because, again, I'm getting that musical reference, the audition reference. Let's just say, for example, this person was a producer. You had an ex who was a producer. And now, you know, they couldn't listen to you. They were so busy working with so-and-so, working with so-and-so. And now, after all this time, they finally sit down. They're in quarantine. They're going through their little keyboard and all their little stuff. And they hear a song that you did. And it's popping. Like, yo, I can't believe I skipped over this the whole time. So now they want to reach out. Now they want to work with you. Okay? And that's what this looks like to me. And it don't necessarily have to be that example specifically, but it's something like that, where it's like, I had this before me, and I didn't pay attention to it. I was blind to it. I ain't see you, Sag. But now this quarantine has forced me to sit down and listen, or sit down and reevaluate, or sit down and look again. And with that look again energy, now I see something, or now I hear something that I missed the first time. And here I come back. Let's do something with it. I feel like it's dual energy. So it may be 2 people, or maybe one person wanting 2 things. If it's 2 people, one person wants to reconcile a relationship. One person from the past wants to work together on a project that y'all had. Maybe it's incomplete and they want to finish it. If it's one person, same energy, they want a relationship. They want to be back in the producer abusive relationship. And then they want to also now put you in the booth so you can sing your song. But as part of the deal of working together, you got to sacrifice yourself. No, I'm just playing. It may not be that deep for some of y'all, but take it how it applies. So that is what I give for you, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for all your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your donations, your views. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you guys need a personal reading, take a look down in the description box to see how you should listen and format your questions. Then email me, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. If you are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys can also follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes, where I play games and I give away prizes all the time. So make sure you guys are following me on there. Now, Sagittarius, be careful out there in them streets. Stay healed, safe, protected, and I'll see you guys in your next video.